Hello, my lovely art nerds. Let me explain what's going on right now because this is sort of an awkward video. This is actually a drawing prompt from the drawing prompt series, and I filmed it back in I don't know, February maybe? So that's what you're kind of seeing. You're seeing my prep work. The two very out of focus prompts were Looking Through a Keyhole and Lotus Flower, and I started these sketches and got really excited about it, and then decided that I didn't want to just do one keyhole. I decided I wanted to do four. So I did 4 illustrations, one for each season, like looking through a keyhole and seeing kind of lotus-ish style flowers. I realized that you don't get like holly and Christmas kind of vibes from lotus flowers, but I kind of went there. So this video, I don't have the introductory clip, which I normally try to do for my prompts, and I have a lot of just a lot of footage because I did 4 illustrations, and I don't normally have as much footage. So much footage, in fact, that it won't all fit on my iPad for me to include all 4 illustrations in one video. So, since I use my iPad to do all of my videos, we're gonna do the first 2 here right now. So you're watching winter while I've been explaining this, and you're gonna see spring, and there will be a second update video to this shortly later this week that will have summer and fall. The one thing that I kind of regret about this series, and I say regret because I don't like how they all turned out. I don't really like how this one turned out. But I basically tried something new on each piece, so they're not very cohesive. They're all, a flower thing in a keyhole, but this one started with watercolor, and then I added acrylics to it. And I used my Pentel Pocket Brush pen to do all of the heavy black line work. And it's cool. It's cool. They're all kind of neat if I had just stuck to, if I had just stuck to doing the exact same thing for each one, then it would have probably been okay. But the last one didn't have a background, so then of course I decided to do this entire background because I felt like that would be more fun. And here I am adding some masking fluid. This, fun fact, is the video where I realized that masking fluid is made of latex, and I am allergic to latex. So that was fun. Don't recommend that. They do make latex-free masking fluid if you want, but if you're allergic to it, like regular masking fluid, you're gonna need gloves. So there was a lot of learning in this series. I do really like how this turned out. I definitely like this one and every subsequent one better than the winter. But I really like the soft kind of pastel background. Oddly, it's like a keyhole to nothing because it's not like there's a door behind it. There's nothing going on there. So, the logic is kind of missing. But with this one, I didn't use any acrylic because I didn't really like how that turned out in the previous one. I did continue to use my Pentel Pocket Brush pen. Here I am demonstrating that I can't draw a circle. Oh gosh. Art is interesting, okay? Art is fun, art is experimenting. I feel like on YouTube we put a lot of focus on producing a high quality illustration and less focus on learning or practicing or studying. It's okay to say, oh, I'm practicing in a sketch with me video versus something like this that's a speed paint or a prompt challenge. At least watching them as a viewer, I seem to expect more of the artist than I should, and I not to say that I don't like how people make art. I just I think I have different expectations for myself than I do for other people. I'm okay with other people screwing up, but I'm not okay with myself screwing up. Does that make sense? I was not explaining that quite right. but I think that that's the thing. I just have different expectations for myself. I was trying to make like a intricate border detail along the edges, and I didn't do a very good job of that. I think that I need to look at some references of really cool like keyholes or like gilded picture frames, because that's kind of what I was thinking of, and just sort of add that to my like visual catalog of things that I know in order to do something better in the future. Also, my bunnies are thirsty, apparently. I apologize. Yeah. So, this is spring, and I hope that you like it. I will see you later this week, as I said, for the summer and fall illustrations. I did really like working on this series, but there are things that I would like to go back and change, like kind of making them all cohesive. I did learn things, though, and it was good practice, so that's kind of what a prompt challenge is all about. I'll take it. It's good enough. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little chaotic thing. I'll see you next time. Bye, lovely art nerds!